just shortly after 7 o'clock.
Was anyone injured?
Around the change of shifts. We have no report of injuries at this time. The house was occupied at the time. No report of there were 3 adults, 3 children in the house. On arrival of our first 2 companies, the left front portion of the house was heavy fire coming out of the second floor windows. Everyone was evacuated out of the house, and we hit a second alarm upon first 2 companies reporting heavy fire on the second floor.
What do you think caused it?
It's under investigation right now. Our city fire marshal has interviewed the occupants of the house that were in the house at the time of the fire, so we're still conducting motion calls for the fire.
What's the damage looking like in there?
We have heavy damage, heavy smoke, fire, and water damage on the second floor. It appears that the fire originated in the front portion of the house.
Are the people being cared for? Are they?
We have we've called for utilities to be terminated in the house. We have Red Cross responding for temporary housing for the occupants.
So this house is uninhabitable for the moment in the holidays?
Correct. It's going to be a while before they can go back in. We have some structural damage to the house. It's going to take some time to repair.
Any injuries to firefighters, Chief?
No injuries. In this weather, there's certainly a slip hazard due to the colder weather and freezing of the fire ground, but no injuries reported at this time.
How many people are inside?
We have a report of there were 3 adults and 3 children upon our arrival. And when we got on scene, everyone was out of the house. Firefighters did a great job. They knocked the fire down in a quick manner, and it saved the other portion of the house.
And this was knocked down in about 10 to 15 minutes, would you say?
Please?
Would you say it was knocked down in about 10 to 15 minutes?
They had this fire knocked down, heavy fire was knocked down within 10 to 15 minutes, and within 20 minutes we had the fire under control. They did a great job.
State fire marshal are now investigating?
We have the state fire marshal on his way. We have our local fire prevention personnel who have already started conducting the origin and cause investigation with interviews. So once the state fire marshal's office gets here, we'll complete our investigation.
Can you talk about the challenge of fighting a fire in cold weather like this? It's like high 20s, I think, right now. Does it make it more difficult?
Any fire is challenging, especially when you have extreme weather, whether it be hot or cold. But in this weather, slip hazards certainly are increased due to the discharge of the water coming out of the hoses and freezing on the fire ground. So that's why we call for extra help so that we don't have to rush around and help with all the fires.
Do you know who called in the fire? Was it a resident or was it a neighbor?
I don't have that at this time.
Hey, Chief, you would just get your name, how to spell it for the record?
Oscar, Oscar Elmasian, Elmasian.
Did the residents get out unaided, or were they helped by first responders?
That I do not have confirmed yet. It's to my understanding that upon our arrival, occupants were just getting out of the house.